ow, ow, ow. Ow, ow. Well, so much for that. Ow. Oh no. I don't know. Which one's better? You better say this one, because this one's permanent. I've had it for over 20 years. Scar tissue has grown over it. I can't even twist it or anything. It's there. And if I cut it out, I just have a big old hole. I was listening to one of those, it was a male podcast, and they were talking about women that had piercings and blah, 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 and how they hate it, and women with tattoos. And I thought, well, like, we get them for you. And these are guys that have tattoos, but, you know, they're women. They don't want their women to have tattoos. And I thought, you know what? People do what they're going to do, you know? It's not like, oh, what? You don't like my tattoos? They don't make me look feminine? Give me a break. I think, how narcissistic that they think that, you know, we should care. I mean, I could care less if guys have tattoos or piercings. I mean, if that's what they want and they're happy with it, I don't care. I don't think, well, you guys shouldn't get tattoos because we don't like them. You know? Is that why we do anything? We do it because we want them. People are funny. It's like, if you don't like them, nobody else should like them. Well, I don't like clean-shaven faces. I prefer men with facial hair. No, I don't care. You know, it's like whatever works. Whatever you're comfortable with. You know, if you want tattoos from head to toe, go for it. Why would I care? You know, it's just, people are just funny. It's like wearing your hair a certain way or dressing a certain way. You know, you should do it because you want to do it. It feels right to you. I can say that now because I grew up as a people pleaser, and it's like, what? You don't like that? Well, then I won't do it, because that's my job, is to make you happy. And seriously, I was that way. I thought, I don't want to displease anybody. That's so toxic, you know? Life is about, you know, being the best version of you. Whatever feels comfortable. And there's always going to be people that don't like the way you wear your hair, or the way you dress, or your tattoos, or your lack of tattoos, or your piercings, or your lack of piercings. You know, there's always going to be people that love you for who you are and hate you for who you are. So just be yourself. God, I wished I would have learned that when I was young and stopped wasting so much time worrying about what other people thought. Such a waste of time. I'm bored. I'm rambling. Only had 2 orders. It's been an hour and a half. It was really slow. But you know why? Because more and more people are doing it. So much more competition. I'm not going home until I get 4 orders or $50, whichever comes first. Let's try this again. Ow, ow, ow. My nose is crooked. Oh, no. That ain't gonna work. I saw this one chick today. Well, I've been watching her for a while, actually. I love her so much. And she's got the nose ring on one side, and then she's got a little diamond stud on the other side. I think it looks absolutely darling, and I think I might get it done. But the septum thing, that don't work for me. That does look funny. Okay, I'm not doing that one. But I wouldn't mind getting the nose pierced thing. Like I said, God dang it, it hurts. Oh, It doesn't come open very easy. Oh, ouch. But yeah, I thought it looked cute. She had a little diamond. And I know, people are going, it looks like a bugger. I've had people tell me that. I've been watching your videos, and I wanted to let you know that your nose ring looks like a bugger. Oh, okay, thanks. Appreciate it. I'll go cut it out now. Oh, God. Oh, I know. I want to get my ears pierced again. I did have my ears. How? God dang it, this thing clamps on. It goes on so tight. I used to have my ear pierced up and down, you know, and that looks super cute. I like that. I might do that again. I did it when my hair was short, because then you could see my ears, but with it long, you wouldn't notice it. So I thought it'd be a waste, but I might do that again. I think that's a super cute look. Oh, and that same chick that has the piercings, which I think are darling, she has a cute little tattoo here. I thought that would be fun, except they hurt, you know, and that's the reason I don't have any, is because they hurt. Otherwise, I'd be covered. I love tattoos. I love it when people have tattoos. I think they're super cute, you know, especially when I see older chicks my age. I think she's cool. She's pretty badass. Other people probably look at her and go, but I like that. I just don't know, you know, it's got to be something really special, because, you know, you're gonna have it forever. So I'll have to think about it. But a flower, that would be pretty special, you know. And I know what I would get. I would get an iris for my mom. That was her middle name. And then that song by the Goo Goo Dolls, that's from my mom. That song played for me after she passed away, and it said "For Dawn." I think I told you guys a story about that. And we went and saw that movie City of Angels after my mom died, me and my daughter. And at the end of the movie, just for a brief minute, up on the screen, it just, when it was all over after the credits, it said "For Dawn," and that was it. And I've watched the movie a dozen times since then, and I've never seen that part. But like I said, it was right after my mom died, and so now every time I hear that song, I think of my mom. I feel like, oh, that's my mom trying to tell me she's here. Is this what Botox does? Maybe I'll get Botox. What do you think? Do I look beautiful? I've seen people that look like this. Oh my God. I should show you this picture, but I can't. It's of my grandson. And he saw this thing on TikTok where you take a glass or jar, you put it over your mouth, and you use the suction to make your lips bigger. Oh my God. It works. I'll tell you that. It works. But it was scary. I'm surprised his lips didn't split open. And then it was kind of bruised around here for like over a day. I might try that just to see what I would look like with nice, plump, full lips. Or get that tattooing. You know, you can get your lips tattooed. Or I would never do the makeup. They're not getting near my eyeballs with a needle. That's nuts. I've seen people do. I did my eyebrows. I did, you know, the microblading, and that was horrible enough. But yeah, I can't imagine doing eyeliner. I've had some friends that have had it done. They're braver women than I am. I didn't even smoke, and I got those, what are they called, marionette lines? God, now that I've done that, now it's like I can't let go. I can't look at myself. Well, I can't do the makeup tattoos, but what about just a facial tattoo? I wonder if there's any kind of facial tattoos that would hide these. Probably not. See, that's the disadvantage of losing weight later on in life. All that extra fat plumped out the wrinkles. Now you gotta decide what you like better. Do you want to be thin and wrinkly, or fat and smooth? Either way, you're still old, so it don't matter. Just develop your personality, because it's not going to matter. Trust me. After a certain age, it doesn't matter who you are. Man, I've been looking at some of these more mature celebrities that get work done. They all have that same weird look. You know what I mean? Just totally unnatural. And some people just age shitty, you know? Not everybody ages beautifully. Some people do, but not everybody. Some of us look like hound dogs as we get older, you know, but we just don't care as much. God dang it, I wish I'd get another order. I'm so bored. It's so nice out. We're gonna sit outside. I'm gonna show you my house. You can see my house from here. Let's see. I'm gonna zoom in on it. It's like right over there. Yep. Or wait a minute. Is that? Let's see, it's right up there. That's my house. Isn't that pretty? Yep. This is like a scene out of that show, Weeds, remember? Little boxes on the hillside. Ticky-tacky little boxes. Just one more order. I just want one more order. Really nice out though. What the heck was that? Oh, they're throwing stuff in the dumpster at Starbucks. I'm just tired of sitting inside the car. It's just too nice to sit inside. Ooh, they got a pool. God, I would hate to have that house right there, you know? Because everybody that parks here, it overlooks your backyard. Let me show you. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Wouldn't that suck? I would hate that. I wouldn't want to lay out back. Oh, crazy. Well, you guys, I made my goal. $50 in about 3.5 hours, which is not a lot, but oops. But it's more than minimum wage, so, and it was only 3.5 hours, so that's always my goal. If I make at least $50 a night, I'm good to go. So anyway, I'm gonna make a cup of tea, and I'm gonna sit down and read all my comments, and I think I'm gonna give Jazz some attention, but it's kind of weird right now. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I think I'm going to peruse Amazon and see if I can find any temporary tattoos. See if I can find something I might like, you know, a flower, or maybe a tramp stamp. Are those still popular? I don't see those anymore. Oh well. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.